Greetings, my fellow gamers, and welcome to the Gamers Refuge. I am playing a game today that I haven't done a recording of in quite some time. I just recently started playing it again, and that's No Man's Sky. Today, I'm going to show you how to get started, with a new game. This game has changed tremendously since it began in 2016 when it was released. It has changed a lot since then. The beginning can be quite challenging. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to it, and we're going to initialize.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Now, this ain't like it when it first released. You get dropped onto a chill planet and all that, and you had all the time in the world to do what you needed to do. This here, you're on a bit of a time limit. Most of the time they drop you onto a planet that has harsh conditions, and it's really a race against time to get your suit stabilized and all that, so you don't die, to the elements.
User initialization sequence complete.
Alright, well, I was trying to get in first person mode, but that's not going to work. First thing you need to do is we need to get some ferrite. Let's see here. Okay, these here. Yeah, I'm gonna get something that's got a lot of ferrite in it. Yeah, we gotta get our protection here resupplied, but first we need our scanner. Okay, so we need to repair our scanner. Alright, we got our scanner done now. And what we really need is sodium. There it is. Wrong button. Alright, so we got our sodium. Life support, we need our hazard protection. There we go. Now we have a little bit of time. Now, whenever I see dihydrogen, go ahead and collect it. Yeah, because we're going to be using quite a bit of it once we get our starship. Once we get our starship fixed, we're going to be using a lot of dihydrogen for the takeoff thrusters. So, usually, especially at the beginning of the game, whenever you see these blue crystals, just go ahead and collect them, because you will be using them. And another little trick with this laser, if of course, you have the overheat bar up in the top right corner of the screen. So, you watch that fill up and max out. If you let it flash red too long, it'll overheat. But just let go and then immediately hit it again. It resets the countdown for overheating your gun. So, and you can do that over and over and over. So it's a neat little tip. Okay, let's see. We need to be heading towards our ship, and which is over here. Let me do another scan, see if there's any more sodium, because sodium, yes, there's sodium over here. Sodium and oxygen are quite important. Oxygen you need for your life support. And of course the sodium you need for your hazard protection. So, you might want to spend just a couple of minutes collecting oxygen and sodium. Just remember your jetpack, especially right off the bat, does not. You don't. You don't have much flying time with it. So, yeah, just be careful that you're not too far off the ground when it runs out of propulsion. Is there any more oxygen or sodium? No. Yeah, the blue H's, that's, I believe, the dihydrogen. Yes, it is. So, we'll go ahead and grab this little bit. And then we're going to head on over to where our ship is. Yeah, see, I overheated the gun. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't take your own advice. Yeah, you overheat your gun, then you gotta wait a few seconds for it to reset. Oh, and I just depleted my charge. Let's see here. And I need carbon. And we don't have a beam anymore to get carbon, so guess what? Sit there and weapon bash the plant and you'll get a little bit of carbon. See there? Now, let's go ahead. Wrong one. There we go. Push it down. Okay. Now, we have a little bit of charge in our mining laser. Enough to get a lot more carbon. So, yeah, that... yeah, carbon, we definitely need that for fueling our mining laser. Alright, we can get carbon later. Let's, go ahead and get over here. Now, I'm using a controller, but, you can do this on the keyboard as well. Yeah, in order to take off really fast, do your weapon bash and jetpack at almost simultaneously. Do the weapon bash first, followed quickly by your jetpack, and you'll take off really fast like that. Yeah, that can be kind of helpful, especially early on in the game. You know, if you need to get somewhere really quick, you're trying to get away from creatures that are trying to kill you. Yeah, we got to be very careful. There we go. Don't want to be too far above the ground when the jetpack runs out. So, yeah, when I do that, I try to stay as low to the ground as possible. But here we are. Here's our starter ship. The insufferable piece of crap. So, let's hop on in. And we gotta repair some of these systems. Yeah, everything's offline. Yeah, my exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. The controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me. But I have no memory of it. No sense of before. Let's read the log. Yeah, log 4925A, unavailable, substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. You don't say. Yeah, I guess we should probably perform some maintenance then. Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Alright, the pulse engine, we need a hermetic seal and metal plating. Metal plating is easy. We need some, we just need 50 ferrite. Which means we need a mining beam. Let's see, let's check. We might have... Yeah, we have enough for our metal plate. So that's great. Now we need a hermetic seal. Let's go ahead and we'll patch our metal plating in. Alright. And... pulse engine. There's the plate. I'm not saying all those numbers, screw that. Whatever it is, it's functional. Starship critically damaged, vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Or hermetic. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, so forgive me for that. Request assistance. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage navigation data from distress beacon cache. Oh, goody. So, distress beacon over here. Yeah. Transfer deleted, probable boundary, separation failure, vessel 16 emptied, Sentinel, intervention, deliberate transfer, unknown. Diagnostic, no connection, analysis, awaiting fresh iteration, anomaly, containment prepared. Broadcasting. Traveler anomaly detected. Position log, system integrity scan initialized. Anomaly is compliant. A red light fills my vision. All I see is crimson, and then it fades. The color drains and the words that had seemed so clear seem to slip away. I peer inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a navigational data module. Well, go ahead and take that. So we need a signal booster. We need more ferrite, which luckily is in abundance on pretty much every planet you go to. It's pretty much, as far as I can tell, basically iron. You know, hence ferrite. Iron, ferrite? Yeah, I guess, yeah. And I know I have enough ferrite, but I'm going to finish collecting this one. Because ferrite is another material that it just seems that you just can't have too much of it. We need some carbon for our mining tool. So yeah, I took my advice that time. I actually, reset the temperature counter. Great things happen when you take your own advice. Well, sometimes. Not always, but alright. Yeah, we have enough. So we need a metal plating. And build a signal booster. Collect 50 carbon. Well, that should be easy enough. I guess I need to save this. Oh, that's salt. What? I don't need salt. I need carbon. There we go. That's what I need. Oh, there's more. Okay. I'll take all of you too. Yeah. Alright, so we can craft the carbon nanotubes now. Right here. And we need to build our signal booster. Let's get back over by our ship. Drop our signal booster here. Bam. Maybe I should see first what signal booster. Okay, input the navigation data. Alright, just want to make sure. So input. Yeah, that's the only thing it's going to let me do anyway. So input that. And scan distress frequencies. And this is where we're going to find our hermetic seal. Alright, we have our marker. One thing I will highly suggest, hop in your ship and refill your hazard protection until it's full, because once we go over that hill and we leave this site, the icon for the ship will disappear and it's gonna be damn near impossible to find our way back. So we'll make sure our hazard protection is filled and go ahead and refill our life support while we're at it. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Let's Let's go head towards our hermetic seal. And go grab that, and let's hope that we don't get hit with a storm on the way. It's usually my luck. That's usually what happens. We're going to try to get over here as quickly as possible. Now you see, we can still see your ship, but there's no icon no more.
Radiation protection.
Yes, I know. Okay, that's a cavern. Now, if you do get caught out in a storm, look for one of these caves. If you can't find anything else, the cave, get inside the caves. That'll offer you protection from the elements, and it'll allow your hazard protection to refill.
Incoming storm.
Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, looks... We got a supercell coming in. Alright, please tell me there's a cave here. No. Okay, it's over on the other side of this then. Yeah, we need to get in that cave. Oh, good hell. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's getting downright. See? There we go.
Stabilizing.
And we're going to stay put right here until the storm blows over. What is... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little nasty critter there. Get a little sodium from him. So, yeah, I'm just going to jump ahead until, to where the storm is over. That way you ain't gotta sit through this and be bored out of your minds. So, I'll see you again once the storm's over. Alright, so now the storm is clearing up. Let's make our way over to this place to get our seat. Really? Alright, you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna take your carbon.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Yeah, and the one thing I do like about No Man's Sky, with the updates they have done and stuff, is the fact that, when it first came out, you had first-person view only. That was it. Now, you can actually see the avatar of your character. And you can actually... And, well, now they actually do have, like I wouldn't call it multiplayer, per se. I would call it more like co-op. At this particular point, you can only have, I think, 4 people playing together or whatever. So, which is fine with me. I don't really think I'd want to play a mass multiplayer version of this. Although I did hear that they're working on No Man's Sky Online. So I'm not exactly sure what they're doing with that. If they're going to make it a mass multiplayer or what. But yeah, I'm quite content with the way the game is now. Alright, 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Hey, that's great. No one keep making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Can't find ship. Recover the supplies. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Alright, we have our hermetic seal. Return to the starship. And I always like to check everything. 'Cause, sometimes you might be able to find some nanotite clusters, stuff like that. And the nanotite clusters do come in handy. Alright, so we're unable to locate Starship. Use analysis visor to pinpoint. No analysis visor. Crap. If I could just speak. No analysis visor installed. So we need to Alright, what are we supposed to do?
Radiation protection.
I need carbon nanotubes.
Product constructed.
Alright. Yeah. Unable to locate Starship. Install analysis visor with X. So, let's put it here. Bam. And when the borders light up like that, they actually give you a slight boost. So if the backgrounds are the same color, try to link them together, and that'll give you a little extra boost in their abilities and stuff. And it can be quite helpful, especially with like the mining laser and stuff like that. All right, so now analysis visor, and there's our ship. What's this? Floating crystal. Yeah, I think we need the advanced mining laser for that. So that's not really going to be of any interest to me right now. Now, if it was like humming eggs or something, that'd be something really nice to find. Cause, oh crap! Yeah, see what I mean about falling too far? But yeah, humming eggs, those can be nice. Vortex cubes. Yeah, they're not. It's not like they're worth millions or anything, but especially earlier in the game where you don't have any money or very little, it can really help out. But if you find enough of them, you can actually make a decent bit of money, finding stuff like that. But for right now, we are concerned about getting our ship fully functional, so that we are free to leave this messed up planet and perhaps go find a better planet to actually build a base. Oh man, look at all this dihydrogen. There's a lot of it. Like I said, you can't have too much of this stuff, because with making the thruster fuel, here I am talking and not paying attention to my overheating weapon. But yeah, with the thruster fuel and stuff that you need to make for your ship, you will go through a bunch of this stuff. Alright. And there's our ship. Back at last. Alright. So, we got the pulse engine repaired, so that's good. Now, we need to repair our launch thrusters. So we need 50 ferrite and 1 dihydrogen jelly. So another reason to collect the dihydrogen crystals. So we're going to craft a dihydrogen jelly. So let's do that. And there it is. And we need 40. So no problem. And we need to use that. Okay. And we need 50 ferrite, which that's not a problem. There is ferrite everywhere. Well, there was. There's some ferrite there. Where's the big... Okay, yeah, there's the big ones. It takes a little longer to mine them, but you get a lot more out of them. Okay, we have enough ferrite. So is that what we need to do? Okay, we need a metal plating. So let's make that. Alright. And we need a portable refiner. We need to gather 15 more oxygen. So let's do a scan. Oh yeah, there's sodium. Now, where's the oxygen? There's, man, we got sodium everywhere. Look at all this sodium. No oxygen. Alright, so let's go collect some sodium, and then we might be able to find some oxygen, because we'll be in a somewhat different area. There's more sodium. Let's say if we can find some hazardous flora, you know, we get oxygen that way as well. There's a 3. What's that? Metal fingers. No. Oh, okay. Well, there's the sodium. We need oxygen. Yeah, so yeah, sodium is another thing. Whenever you find it, just grab as much as you can, because it really does come in handy on top of your hazard protection. You also need it for the shields of your ship. Yeah, that's another reason we need oxygen, is our life support. Oh, this is not good. This is... Oh, there's some oxygen, yes. Alright, we got 20 oxygen out of that. I need more for my suit. I'm trying not to use the oxygen in my life support right now because I need it for the refiner. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Here. We're going to drop the refiner. Now, let's... Alright. And then we can always use B to pick up our refiner because it is portable. Is there any more oxygen? Because, yeah, I could really use some more. I don't see any. Alright, let's just get back over to the ship. Oh, there it is. And of course, running and stuff like that, it does use more life support than if you were to walk. But, yeah, I really need to get back to the ship to get my hazard protection charged up, so I don't have to use up all my sodium. Hazardous flora where? Oh, right there. And there's some oxygen. Yeah, if you can find hazardous flora. What's this? Sometimes, you can get, oh yeah. I got over 3,000 units just for scanning that creature. So yeah. Yeah, if you get a chance to scan creatures, especially creatures, you can make some decent money just scanning creatures. Yeah, the flora, you still make money, but not as much. Yeah, if you scan the plants and stuff. All right, so now my hazard protection's going back up, and I need pure ferrite, so I need to drop my portable refiner. All right, let's hop out. And just going to drop this here. Now we need to put some ferrite dust in here. And oh man, we ain't got much carbon at all. Let's drop the ferrite dust in. I'm not sure exactly how much pure ferrite we need. Yeah, oh, I need 50. So we need to stop that. Let's dial this back to 50 so we don't use up all of our ferrite. We just need, you know, what we need. See? And then it stops. And you don't have to worry about using too much material. So then put the ferrite back there. Pick that back up, get our carbon back. Repair the launch thrusters. And here we go. 50 pure ferrite. Alrighty. And we need to... Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got like, I think, a couple of launches in this. So let's go ahead and we'll take our signal booster as well. Ship is repaired. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to show you. This is getting started with No Man's Sky. Basically, getting your ship repaired so that we can get out of here. So now that you have your ship repaired, yeah, we just take off, and I'm ready to get off this planet. Yeah, it's radiation really sucks. And here we are, we're in outer space. And yeah, I don't really need gold. What we need is I believe it's called tritium. We have an incoming message. Incoming transmission, source 4925B. Please identify yourself. I'm... Okay, let's identify ourselves. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. Input the coordinate data. But anyway.
Navigational data received.
Yeah, that starts the quest for, you know, the Traveler. But yeah, what we need is this stuff, tritium. That's what you need for your pulse engine. So I bet you're subject to get gold or silver. It's really no telling. It's just, I think it's kind of random. I mean, I've been playing No Man's Sky since release. It used to be Thanian 9, I think is what it was called. Used to be the rocket ship fuel. Now it's tritium. I've yet to find a way to discern what's in these asteroids, so I think it's just random. But there we go. Yeah, we got a little bit of tritium. Let's scan this planet. Hopefully it's hospitable. Humid. It should be okay. So, you know what we're gonna do? I want to find a space station, and we're gonna go there. Oh, there's another planet here. What kind of planet is this? I'm gonna scan it. Airless planet. Copper, rusted metal, and salt. Okay. Well, let's hit the space station. Yeah, and this is why we need our pulse engine fuel. To keep this thing going. There you go, we're all nice and full now. So, yeah, we're gonna get to the space station and we're gonna park it. And when you're taking off from space stations and stuff like that, you do not burn thruster fuel when you do that. So, you kind of get a freebie with that, you know? So... let's go ahead and... Don't hit the side. Alright. Damn. Oh, man. Yeah, I watch myself sometimes. It feels like you're in control of the ship, and then you go to try to turn it harder, harder with like an analog stick, and it doesn't turn any harder than what it was when you were just babying the stick. So yeah, you kind of got to watch that. But that's all I got for now, guys. I wanted to show you, how to get started, because it can be very frustrating when they drop you on this, this hazardous planet, and with very little hazard protection, and it's running down fast. So yeah, that's why I did this video. It can be very frustrating, but like I said, just right off the bat, mine your ferrite. That's like #1 thing, and then find some sodium once you get your scanner working, and get you some sodium to repower your hazard protection, and after that, you're pretty much golden. You just be on the lookout for sodium to keep your hazard protection charged, and if a storm hits, find a cave, if you can. If not, just try to get indoors or whatever as quickly as possible. So, but that's all I got for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it's helpful to the new players that are coming into No Man's Sky. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and tag that bell notification so you can stay up to date when I post new videos. Hit that like button if you liked the video, and leave some comments down below if you want to. As always, I appreciate everyone taking the time to watch my videos, and until the next time, I will see you in the games.